It is time to get things done today, guys. I really appreciate you sticking with me through this break. I went through a tough loss. If you don't follow me on my family channel, I talked about it more over there. But today, I need some cleaning therapy, and that's just what we're doing. And you see my closet there? That's what I've been hiding from you. So I'm just going to tell you a little before of all of the rooms. Before we get into the video, click the like button. It helps my channel out so much, and make sure you leave a comment down below and subscribe for all of the cleaning that's about to happen. So this is just a peek of my girls' rooms, which aren't really bad at all. I've got a giant pile of laundry as usual, but on this day I'm trying to get through several things. Stick around to the end and I'll give you a house update as I do some of our little house upgrades that I thought made a big difference. So I am starting in our bedroom, throwing all the bedding into the washing machine so that can get going as I clean the rest of the house. Cleaning videos back, I asked for you guys' tip on how to keep the mold out of a front-loading washer, and one of the big ones was to leave the door open after each time that you use it. So I've been taking that into consideration, and it's been hanging out open as often as it possibly can. So thank you guys for those tips. One of the biggest things I wanted to get clean was our bedroom. I pretty much spent a lot of time in here just decompressing, and things built up. I'm trying to tackle one really unorganized space in the house each week, and this week was my side table. It was full of things, trash, memory cards, camera equipment, all of the stuff. So today I finally sat down and went through all of that, wiped it down clean, got everything put back in its place. A newly organized space always makes me feel so much better about life. This cubicle was never supposed to be here. I brought it downstairs to test it out in a place, and I forgot to ever put it back in the closet, and that's what led to the giant pile of clothes you saw in the closet. So I am moving that out of the way so that I can tackle the big closet mess later. And right now I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum every inch of the room, including all of the baseboards and every spot that I would maybe not vacuum on a weekly basis, just getting every nook and cranny. I'm wondering how often you guys have to vacuum your house. We have a dog, so our downstairs is pretty much every other day. If we don't, it's very noticeable. Our upstairs carpet is more like once a week. Comment down below how often you guys are. I know it depends on everyone's situation, but comment down below what you guys do. focused on cleaning this corner of the room by my bedside. This is back here, had not been vacuumed in a while. You can see all the dust build up. I moved on to just dusting each area that tends to build up dust pretty quickly in our house. This cubicle being one of them. It is white, so you kind of see the dirt more often. You'll notice a combination of real and fake plants in our house. This snake plant is real and one of my favorite plants in the house. Up here on the shelf is another real plant. I don't know what it's called, but I got it from IKEA and it has done really well. I feel like I barely take care of it. Leave me a comment. Is your home mostly fake or real plants? For the longest time, I could not handle real plants. I can keep 2 kids alive, but for some reason, plants and I did not get along. Fun fact, I have a long-running curtain debacle going with this room. When we moved in, I moved the curtain rod up high because that's what you're supposed to do. It makes the window look bigger, but I never went and bought new curtains, so they were always too short for the room. At some point, I found one panel on clearance at Target, and I was never able to find the matching panels. Finally decided to buy matching blackout curtain panels, and the top part was wrong for the bar that we had, so I had gone back recently and bought the rings to be able to hang it up. So that's what I'm doing here, was just putting the curtain back up with the rings so that I was able to slide a lot more easily. And with that, the master bedroom was done, and I moved on to our massive laundry pile. I decided to speed it up for you guys today. I don't know if you guys like watching me fold laundry, but I really enjoy the super fast time lapses of laundry, so that's what I did here. But you can comment down below the preference. Do you like watching laundry being folded? I feel like I do it all the time. To me, it's really satisfying because that's always what seems like the messiest part of our house, is just that laundry area. Thought I'd give you a little tour of Emmy's wardrobe while we're here. This is technically like a play wardrobe. We use it for her real clothes because she's able to do everything by herself. We keep a few options out here for her, and I change it out kind of seasonally. She will pretty much only wear dresses. Every once in a while I can convince her to wear something else. But down here I keep her pajamas. These are shorts and t-shirts. Those are pants and leggings, undies and socks, her hairbrushes. This is her pretend makeup, their play set up here. So that's Emmy's wardrobe. All of her other clothes and things for the fall or warmer weather are kept in her closet. So while I was in here, I went ahead and tidied up the rest of the girls' room. Pretty easy stuff. Look at that after. If you remember earlier, I was talking about curtains. This is the one panel I was able to find in Target that I never found a match for. I ended up putting it in here so that the girls could sleep better at night with the darker curtain. Now that it's summertime here, it gets light way too early in the morning and everyone was waking up way too early for me, so we went ahead and put that blackout curtain, and it has been a lifesaver. On to cleaning up the always messy and ever-changing playroom. If you're wondering, I still have my youngest daughter's clothes in this room because I recently moved them into the same room, so some of their clothes are split in between the rooms. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with that, but for right now I'm gonna leave it with they each have their own closet. There's a potential soon that our house situation may be changing in general, so I didn't want to make a big closet move if we were gonna make a big move anyways, you know what I mean? I don't think I've shown these yet, but I actually found these IKEA storage units for toys on Facebook Marketplace. They were $10 each. That is such a steal. I think that they're normally $70 or $80 each new, and these were in amazing condition. They were right down the street from me, so I snagged them. I went to IKEA and I bought the tubs for them. So one of the things that I need to do now is finish putting the toys in there and organizing and labeling those. So you'll probably see that coming up soon. I always forget to mention this, but as I'm cleaning, I go around after I finish each room and I spray this Mrs. Meyer's room scent or room deodorizer. I'm not sure what it's called, but they have a lot of different scents. I also keep it around to spray frantically before anyone shows up to our house. Forgot to spray our bedroom, so I'm going back through and kind of spraying the curtains or things that I feel like tend to hold on to odor. So I am very lucky. On Fridays during the summer, my dad takes both of the girls now for the day. He calls it Grandpa Camp. So on this Friday is when I was able to get all of this cleaning done. I didn't have anything else going on during the day, so I was able to tackle all of the things that I had been wanting to do, but just couldn't really get done during my normal day-to-day. If you didn't notice, I actually moved our living room around. Our couch used to be against the windows, but I felt like this brightened it up and it also made the room feel a little cozier. We're toying with the idea of moving our TV from where it is to the other wall, but we're waiting to find out this week if we are going to move before we do that. If we do end up staying, and that's still totally an option, I have a lot of plans for this room. I have a feeling there might be a living room makeover video coming up. I finished picking everything up and I just went around and vacuumed all of the rooms in our house. You can get a little sneak peek of how our kitchen is doing. My big question that I get, yes, there is a part 2 for the kitchen makeover coming. We had been delayed a little bit because of COVID. We finally have our kitchen countertops ordered. They should be here in the next week. As soon as that's here, that's really the big thing we're waiting on. We'll be able to finish up all the little projects we've been working on, and I can share that video with you. If you're new and you haven't seen our kitchen makeover, I'll link it down below. It is my favorite video. Such a huge transformation at such an affordable price. I'm really excited to show you guys all of the little things that we've been adding recently to it. So like I said, the girls were gone today. I finally got a chance to Swiffer the floor. I don't get to do this as often as I would like. It makes it feel like a complete reset to the house in my opinion, and I always feel so much better after doing it. never shown you this. This is our little half bath downstairs. It looked a lot different when we first moved in. If you go back and watch our original house tour, you can see that. After we finish up the kitchen, I'm planning on showing you a full house tour. That's another question I've been getting. I know that's a lot of videos that I've mentioned, so hit subscribe because all of those are gonna be really fun videos. Back upstairs to finish off this little nook. When I'm going through the other rooms and I don't know where something goes specifically in the moment, I usually drop it here, and at the end I come back and finish cleaning this area off. So it's kind of like the last stop that I do. Okay, you guys need to see the after of this closet. I didn't film the process because it was its own separate day, but I still wanted to show you guys the before and after because it's so satisfying. I really tried to cut back on my closet and make it as minimal as possible, just like the rest of our house. I don't like having too many things. It's always overwhelming, but I do think I have a sweatshirt problem. Like I mentioned, we have a lot of little projects going on right now, and I wanted to show you something that, in my opinion, makes the biggest difference in a home. If you could just do a little upgrade, I would recommend doing this. All of the hinges and the doorknobs in our house were original to our build. They were really outdated, a lot of them dirty, grungy, some of them had paint on it. I actually ordered this pack of hinges off of Amazon. I think it was 30 or 40 bucks. I was able to cover almost all of our doors. I don't know why I put it off because it was the easiest thing to do. I started with the middle hinges on the doors and did them all one by one, and it was pretty easy to breeze through. I honestly think these little details are what makes the house feel so much different to me. It's something that I notice when I walk into a home. So if we have people walking into our home anytime soon, I wanted it to feel complete and like we paid attention to all those small things. These hinges were really affordable. I'll link them down below. Like I said, it's something you can do if you have one drill and just a little bit of time on your hands. Oh, one's gone. Look how, just how junky some of these were. This is not actually the gross one. Let me go get you the bathroom one, show you those. But these are just old. They're about 20 years old. They got paint on them. Let me show you the one from the bathroom. Why is this that gross? So, this is gonna make the biggest difference. Okay guys, that's it for today's clean. Comment down below what video you are excited to see that's coming up, or something that you want to see that I didn't mention. If you are new, hit subscribe. I'd love to have you join the cleaning family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and happy cleaning!